Hey, man. Come on, you want to be on video today?
Alright, so, now that I got the Meadow because she wants to be on video today, it's going to be me and the Med talking about this. Now I'm not alone. So, I want to, as you know, I'm trying to make a podcast. We're building a studio, ordered a green screen and some cameras and some other stuff. I just got the laptop in, but I want to start talking about topics that people need to start hearing and people want to talk about. So let's do that. So the topic that I want to talk about today, because it's so much over the news, is this transgenderism. So I am a little bit weird on my religion. So I believe in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. I think that they're all the same religion, just extensions of itself over the years. So I believe in the Old Testament because I was a Christian and we read the Old Testament and the New Testament. And I also have my own Quran. And I've been reading the Quran because I feel that it's an extension to the New Testament. So don't tell me, oh, you're a Christian, you're a Jew, you're a Muslim, that's why you feel this way. No, I'm basically all three. I believe that the word has just carried over. Now, in saying this, how can transgender people be religious? I'm just so confused. Like, I wish I had a transgender person that could debate me on some of these things. Like, I'm not an influencer that's well known enough to get Blair White or Dylan Mulvaney or any of these trannies that are like famous or whatever. So if you're just a regular person and you're transgender, please comment down below and tell me, and do it with respect. You know what I mean? I'm not for transgenderism. I think it's a mental sickness, but I'm not going to bash those people because I feel like they need help. You know, dysphoria is a terrible, terrible mental illness that makes you feel uncomfortable in the body that you're in. And no one should feel that way, but hacking your body up isn't going to make it any better because you haven't fixed what's in here. This is what has the problem, not all of this. If I was a woman and I had a double mastectomy and I cut my boobs off and I start shooting testosterone and I grow a beard, well, is that really changing my mental disorder? I mean, do I not still have a vagina? And even if I got that, whatever they do with that, make a fake one, take the skin off your arm and mutilate your body. Now you have all these scars all over your arm from your skin graft to make you a fake penis. I mean, is that making me happy? Is this what I have to go to make me happy? No, there's something else wrong. Something wrong, you know, with the brain. Maybe you are brainwashed at a young age with all these Disney movies that are telling you that this is okay to mutilate yourself or mutilate your children. It's not okay. Now, in the Old Testament, which the Jewish and the Christians believe in, the religions of Abraham, it says that man should not lay with man, and that God has stated this. And when God's angels came down to earth to try to save humanity, that men were so attracted to these beautiful angels, be it they men and women, they were so beautiful that the men started to sodomize them, which means have sex with them, or oral, or the back stuff, or whatever. So what did God do? God burned these cities down to ash. You know, there it says in the Bible, man should not lay with man. So if man shouldn't lay with man, and God destroyed 2 cities, it's not like he destroyed your house and there was 5 people in there. Cities, tens of thousands of people. And it doesn't say that he came down and he destroyed the tens of thousands of homosexuals or sodomites. He killed everyone that was there who didn't leave. So they were the people that were watching and not doing anything. The people that said, "Oh, that's okay, go ahead. It's not for me, but it's for you." He killed them all. So, how can you say that you're a transsexual and believe in God when you're a man and you get breast implants, but you have a penis and you still have sex with another man? You're a homosexual. So I got into an argument with the one tranny that I kind of knew, that I let work for me for a little bit until I found out that he said that he was teaching a 9-year-old boy how to be a sugar baby prostitute. And as soon as he said that to me while he was high on drugs, I told him he had to leave. Gotta leave. I'm not for your homosexual lifestyle, but I mean, if you have mechanical skills or something, I'm still gonna hire you. Like, I don't care what you do. We don't have to be friends to work together. Let's just talk about work stuff and move on. I don't talk about the women that I might or might not sleep with, or do something with the girlfriend that I might or might not have, or a wife that I might or might not have. So don't tell me about any of your escapades as well. I digress. The thing I want to talk about today is, if you're transsexual, then you're saying that God is wrong. You're saying that God made you incorrectly. Now, if you're a Muslim and you believe in Islam, then your God is a merciful and almighty God, Allah. How can Allah be wrong? Allah created you, human beings, in his image, just as Jehovah created human beings, and God, who sent his son Jesus to be born through one of us human beings through immaculate conception, like, God has created all these things perfectly. How could he be God, or she be God, or it be God, the creator? How could the creator be the creator if it created us wrong? That doesn't make any sense. So if you have dysphoria and you think that God created you wrong, then you're committing blasphemy by saying God is wrong. If God is wrong, then you don't believe in God. So what are you doing in church? You either have to be a good Jew, Christian, Muslim, and obey the laws of your God and say that God is holy, it is better than all humans, and the most almighty creation of purity, and vow to be like God. Or you have to say God is wrong, God makes mistakes, it's not my God because he makes mistakes, and I'm just gonna cut my breast off and cut my penis off and be something else because I feel like it. That's called hedonism. Hedonism is when you want to do physical pleasure above everything else. You don't care about anything. Responsibility, hurting other people's feelings, disease, promiscuity, cutting yourself, cutting your penis off. It's all for your pleasure and your sickness. That's hedonism. You're a hedonist. Well, I'm not a hedonist. So stay out of my church, stay out of my synagogue, and stay out of my temple. I don't want to see you in the mosque, as a transgender, because you're saying God is wrong. So unless you could prove me wrong, then I'm going to keep talking. And if you believe in what I'm saying, please comment down below and give me a thumbs up and say yes, that you believe me, and subscribe and back me. And if you don't believe that I'm correct, then do the same thing. Give me a like for talking about it and being mature. I'm being mature. I want to know your side. I'm not transsexual. So tell me how you can be a transsexual and be religious. Tell me how you can approve that God is perfect and made you perfect, but yet you're not perfect because you have to change yourself. I want to have an intelligent conversation, educated conversation. So let me know in the comments down below. And if you're a YouTuber or a podcaster, let's set something up and negotiate. Let's have a mature conversation. I'll talk to people in the LGBT community about this, but unless you're a transgender person, a transsexual, I really don't want to talk to you if you're just a gay man who's gay and wants to live a gay lifestyle, because you can still be perfect in God's eyes because you were made in the body that He gave you. So I don't have a problem with you. I have a problem with the transgenders that want to manipulate their bodies and brainwash children to manipulate their body, which is satanic, which is against God. So leave a comment down below and tell me what you feel. Comment.